Will we even own cars in our autonomous future? Well, no one's quite sure, but automaker Volvo is hedging its bets with a subscription service that's a bit like a lease, except, well, it includes almost everything and way more flexible. We're here in rainy Austin, Texas to drive the brand new Volvo XC40. Now this is the automaker's small SUV. It's brand new. It joins the XC60 and the XC90 in their SUV lineup. Now, having a small SUV is important for all automakers because the market is growing. But more importantly, this is the first car in the automaker's fleet that supports Care by Volvo, its subscription service. The subscription starts at $600 a month. Now that's for the Momentum version, the car we're in right now. But all that money, it includes insurance, it includes maintenance like oil changes, wear and tear like wiper blades and tires. There's a concierge service, there's roadside assistance. You get all of that for $600 a month. And it is a 24-month program. So after 24 months, you can just walk away from the car. Or in 12 months, you can swap it out for another vehicle in Care by Volvo. $600 a month, well, that's not cheap. But once you factor in zero money down, plus it includes insurance for a well-equipped SUV that starts at $35,200, it actually starts making financial sense. But more importantly, subscription services like Care by Volvo, they have the opportunity to change the way we look at car ownership. Sort of the way we stopped buying CDs and MP3s and started subscribing to Spotify. Plus, with the technology in cars moving almost as quickly as the tech in smartphones, you're less likely to want to own something and more likely to want to lease. That's $600 a month, that's for the Momentum version. If you want to spend an extra $100, you can get the R design. If you're fans of the XC90 and the XC60, you probably won't be too surprised to learn that the XC40 is a really nice car. For their entry-level SUV, it rolls nice, it drives nice, it handles well. It is, you know, their entry-level $35,000-ish vehicle, but it feels very refined and the interior is nice. It's a Volvo. Plus the XC40 is home to Volvo's, well, they're exquisite interiors. The Sensus Infotainment System is one of my favorites, if not my favorite infotainment system. It's just easy to use, it's quick, you know, there's very little latency. There is the dash cluster, which is pretty much exactly like you're going to find the XC60 and XC90, all of Volvo's vehicles. It's, again, easy to use. Everything in this car is about simplicity and design and making everything do the exact task it needs to do. And I'm a huge fan, and I am a fan of this interior. If you were concerned that because this is the entry-level SUV from Volvo and that they would sort of cheapen out, just don't be concerned at all. Plus, subscriptions make sense for our level 4 and level 5 vehicle future. Initially, when those cars come to market for the public, they're going to be incredibly expensive because of the sensors and the hardware. So why not offset that price and have a car with the most amount of technology available at that time? That's what a subscription does. Also, we talk a lot about sharing in the autonomous future. Now, Volvo's also already thinking about that. With this vehicle, you can use Volvo On Call. It is a sharing system via an app. You can share the car with your friends, with your family members, with your coworkers, and once they have the app, they can unlock and lock the car for a set amount of time. In addition to an interior that's pretty similar to the XC60 and XC90, Volvo also filled this car with a lot of little storage options. Now you have the center console, which has, you know, it's pretty spacious. They showed us you could put tissues in here, but when you use one of these tissues and you blow your nose or whatever, there's actually a little, look, you can just drop that in there. Plus, you can put your phone here, they have wireless charging and a little compartment right here, put your change or anything like that. They showed us that you could put your computer here in the door, which I have done, and it's been fine. It kind of goes back and forth when you go around tight corners, but no big deal. And also, here's something I didn't expect. 2 slots for like credit cards. You can put your credit card in these 2 slots, and then when you're going through the drive-thru, you don't have to reach through your wallet or through your purse to pay the attendant. Just pull it out. I would like my Starbucks or my Big Mac, and then put it right there. Volvo also has some nifty storage options in the trunk. Now, you go grocery shopping, you buy the bags, you put them back here, they slide all over the place, they fall over, your milk, eggs go everywhere. But if you were to put them up here and then do this, that keeps them from falling over. Now you also get this extra little storage option down here, and you can hang bags off these little tabs. The difference between the R design and the Momentum versions, you know, besides $100 a month if you do care by Volvo, is that the R design has a better sound system, it has nicer rims, it has a stiffer suspension, but they both have the same engine. They both have a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine that puts out 248 horsepower and 258 pounds of torque. Both vehicles also come with all-wheel drive, which is great. Now, they also come with different drive modes. You have the Eco mode, which is self-explanatory. You have your everyday driving mode, which is sort of for comfort. You have a dynamic mode for a little bit more speed. Plus, there's also an off-road mode. So, if you have to drive off-road or through ice and snow, it's nice to know that there's a version of the drive mode that'll get you where you're going. I've been driving the XC40 all day, both the Momentum and the R design, and I have to say I am a fan. Volvo for the last few years has been making these really great vehicles, and this car joins those ranks. It drives nice, it's very comfortable, the interior is outstanding. I'm a fan, and that's even if you just sort of ignore the subscription system, but it's the subscription system that makes it special. The XC40 borrows a ton from its bigger brothers, the XC60 and the XC90, which is a good thing. This is through and through a Volvo, which I have to say, the Sensus Infotainment System, I love that thing. The pilot assist for commuting, if you drive every day to work and you're stuck in traffic, you kind of have to get that. But more importantly, top to bottom, this is a quality entry-level luxury SUV, which is probably why Volvo decided to use this as its, well, I guess sort of its guinea pig for Care by Volvo, its subscription service. If you're an automaker and you want to introduce anything, you're going to go after the market that's actually growing, and that's SUVs and crossovers. So it'll be interesting to see how well this does once it goes live, because it won't just be Volvo who's watching this, it'll be other automakers.